Go to the go to the top and stop. All right. Now get into your left. Now there, this foot has to push that hip out of the way. Feel that?
Yeah.
You got to stay on this whole foot. If you do stuff like this, right? If you go like this, see how I'm pushing off the ground? Do something. Right? So you're trying to feel that? Right? Yeah, I think that's, like, I don't think you push off the ground very much there. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Right, do a couple more of those. Feel that? Now hit a couple. And I mean, I think so, like, I think the thin and the overdraw is the same. I think when you get to the outside of the foot and you don't push up out of the ground, I think you go this way, that's a thin shot. Or if you, and you stay back and the club goes by you too soon, that's the, right? So, nice and slow, you know, and I think what you're trying to do here is to really feel like you'll practice when you get real good. Feel that?
Yeah.
Some damn good looking shoes there, brother. You know? All right, so we're trying to, see how that foot twists off the ground now? I want you to really feel like you're getting into that toe and that foot that stays against you and pushes you out of it. Feel that? Hit a couple. That feel any different?
Yeah.
Close to jumping mile an hour.
Did it really?
Uh-huh. Yep. So, you know, if you think about it in terms of this, if you take, just lay the club on the ground. Okay. Hold each end. There you go. Now, go ahead and make a little backswing turn. Now, push off that left foot and go forward. You feel that?
Yeah.
Good. Do it again. Load. Go back. Load. Push on. Back. And do it again. Go back. Load. Push out of the ground. Feel that? Now, do you feel like you do that in the downswing? That's it, right? That's all. So, like, that kind of answers your question as far as basically your three things was a little thin, a little overdraw, and then last night we're driving to dinner. You're like, hey, you know, get ready to turn pro, need a little more speed, right? Like, so, because your backswing's pure when you do that, right? Now, you want to go like, why? You know, you made the comment like, oh, when I feel short and stretched, that's when I hit the thin. Well, I think the reason you did a lot of this was to buy yourself time for when the club would run on too much. My old mentor used to say, HJ used to say, like, that lateral movement or sliding was never the problem. It was a timing mechanism so good players could figure out how to get the club in the face on the ball.
Right.
So when that club would run past your pivot, you would slide so that you had time to match it up and square it up, right? So now we've taken that out, so you don't need to slide anymore,
Yeah.
right? Good. There you go. Feel that?
Yeah.
All right. Just and do some of those ones just like you were doing with me with the band. Almost feel that way. Yeah.
So does my pressure, like from pretty much from here, kind of through impact, stay on the whole foot?
Yeah.
There.
But I think the way you push the pressure over there, or get the pressure over there, is from the top, pushing off the right.
Yeah.
So when you have the band here, right, I'm loading and I'm pushing out of the way.
Yeah.
And I think you do pretty good loading. I think you do good coming out, but I don't think you ever push out of the way.
Yeah.
Right? Hit a couple, add a little speed to it.
Ready.
How did that feel?
I felt really good.
Right? So what felt different on that?
Felt more like connected.
So right,
Like
so
solid through the ball.
right, so if you look at this here, all right, so face on. And you're doing this and this. And so you look, you went up a little bit in your verticals, right? Like to me, that's better right there,
Yeah.
right?
My left foot staying more.
Left foot's
Planted.
more down, right? And your body releases more through.
Yeah.
But look, so you went up a little bit in vertical, right? I mean, and you're gonna see that's 82, 81. So like all, you know, I don't get a bunch into all that shit,
Yeah.
but like, I think it's good to know that, hey, so that was second swing and we did create a little more power.
Yeah.
I thought the ball flight was better. I thought it felt better.
Stronger ball flight.
Yeah, right. And again, the club speed spiked just a hair.
And you think I could like, what's the vertical force like measuring?
That's measuring how much you push this way, up, going through. See, I think folks do it too early and too different. Like, I think when you see these people all trying to create vertical, they're jumping. I think you want to load,
Get
and
into
push over there, and then use it to push out of the way. Right?
Ready.
It's got to feel a little different, huh?
It's a lot faster.
Yeah.
It's 91 on.
Right? So you went from, it was like 88.
88, yeah.
88 when we started, right? So you're getting a little more speed. But I don't want you to create that speed by just trying to do it. I want it to happen, right?
Right.
Stay right there.
Ready.
Just gonna refine your posture a little bit. Just that, right? There you go, good.
Ready.
Awesome. Beautiful.
Ready.
See, that's strike, brother. Right?
Yeah.
And you look at this. Yeah. jumped up a hair more your vertical force, right? But look at the difference. See how that's spiking more?
Yeah.
See, look how you're starting to load better, right?
Yeah.
And see, there's more pressure against the ground.
Going
That's
back.
yeah. Because think about this. So like when you, everybody does this. I don't know what it's something in your brain, but like when you know you've got out of the ground here, right?
Yeah.
So like you're trying to. That's what's always interesting to me. So like as you go this way, is you're trying to do this. You're starting to get into that foot, into that leg. Can you feel? I mean, look at how much different. Look how much different the pressure in the 2 feet are, right? Like how much darker that's lit up versus there,
Yeah.
right? And you also look more turned behind it and wound in with your upper body.
Yeah.
Agree?
Yeah.
But I mean, like this right here. I mean, at the top, you've done spectacular. I mean, you've just done amazing, dude. I mean, that's so good compared to where we used to be a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And don't lose sight of all that good work. I mean, that's a big deal, man, because it wasn't easy. Now I know it's hard as shit to do with. So like the face is square now. It used to run and it used to get open.
Yeah.
Now it's square. Look at how it's starting to shallow even a hair more,
Yeah.
right? Look how you lay that bitch on the plane. Look how the face is more stable there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
See the difference there? Massive,
For sure.
right? So I like that. And I mean, I think basically what we do is we just add a little bit of this to what you're working on.
Okay. So in practice, you want me to like separate this and so
Yeah,
work
and I
on
think
backswing?
before we're done today, we'll probably like reconstruct it. Yeah. Good.
ready,
I mean, that is hit. You can hear it,
Yeah.
right? Good. Keep going. What's it feel like? So take me through the whole thing.
So I'm kind of send the club, good strong position there. From there, just trying to feel it stretch up to the top, and really get into that left foot on this leg, and then just push off.
Now, so these are the words of caution because you overdo shit, right?
Yeah.
You have to you got to make sure that as you get going, as you get there, you don't start leaning over there with your upper body, because then you'll be leaned out there, right?
Yeah.
You've got to get to the top and you've got to push off your right. Go ahead and go to the top. So push. You feel that?
Yeah.
Good. Do it again. You feel that? Yeah. There you go. Now hit and feel that.
ready,
Good try. Keep going.
ready,
Push out of the way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You have to like that one.
Yeah.
So one of the fastest, right?
Yeah.
Right. You look at this. There we go. I just think you see, like to me, there, your chest is more on top. Agree with that?
Yeah.
And I think that's still right. Yeah, I think that chest is way more back there. And then I think by far getting more through it.
Yeah.
And I think the better you do with that, right? I think the more you work on that, once
On clearing it?
once that clears, then you that chest, right? Once this is out of the way, then that just releases it.
Ready.
That was pretty close.
Well, I could have pushed more.
Good, good. But I think it's also important to understand, like, everything you've been working on, like you've done it at Secret, right? You had to fix the backswing in the face so that you could clean this up, and it just takes time.
Yeah.
Grass on the field, play.
Ready.
And you got to pick up some good sayings from me from coming down here, right?
Oh yeah.
That has to feel better going through the ball, though.
Yeah.
Ready.
Pretty good there.
I think I did a better job of clearing through.
Okay,
Didn't hit it like out of the middle, but
good.
felt a lot better rotation wise.
Ready. Ready.
That was good.
Yeah. That's for sure better there.
Yeah.
It's pretty noticeable. The ones you say you feel like you've done better.
Yeah.
Speeds over 90. The ones you feel like don't are in the 89, right?
Yeah.
Ready.
Hey, let your eye go sooner with doing this. Because I think if once you get over there and this pushes you out of the way,
Yeah.
then I think if you'll let your eyes go, it'll release your trunk wheel a little better. How's that kind
Still a little off.
of? Okay, do it again.
Speed went up.
Yeah.
First one, 91.
Yep.
Ready.
There you go. Pretty good there.
That was the best one. Best one yet.
Speed was great. So look at this. Yeah, I think you're way more rotated through there,
Yeah.
right? Still think your eyes could go through sooner,
Yeah.
right? Keep going.
Ready.
Let's do this again. I thought a couple right after you did that. Let me follow around. Yep, too bad. Oh boy. Feel that? Now do it with a little speed. There you go. A little faster. There you go. A little more. Now, see if you can. Now, see if you can create that feel when you hit it.
Ready.
That was fucking striped, was it not? Look at that. That was the fastest speed. You went up to almost 92,
Yeah.
right? So I'm leaning a little bit towards we put that band drill in your practice, because that each time we've done that. Whoops. Dumbass. Look how much more that hip's getting out of the way. That was the most verticals, most rotation, all of that. So I feel like there's a little more pressure there.
Yeah.
I think you're wound a little more. That's the one thing I notice each time you do that band drill is you load a little better. I'd like to see that whole foot on the ground a little better. Right. And then I think you can let the eyes go a hair more.
Yeah.
Way different there though, right? Crazy. But changing that, so we're changing. I mean, you look at launch monitor. 88.4 to 91.8,
Yeah.
right? Look at the smash factors up. Path's even neutralized a little more. Tack angle's really the same, right?
Yeah.
And look at how much quieter the face to path is.
Yeah.
Pretty good, eh? So what do you feel? What do you feel like's different with it?
I think it's like easier to do. It just feels like more of a body motion.
Okay.
I don't feel like my hands are involved at all.
Okay.
I'm just kind of feeling like, does it feel like I'm throwing something or like hitting something, you know?
Oh, I love that.
It's just like a, you know,
Yeah.
like that move. If I were to throw something. So yeah, it just feels like when
Shoot, that might be the smartest thing you've ever said to me.
it just feels like it's like a full body motion, you know, from here.
So if you were gonna like sling that club down the range, right?
Yeah, like, you know,
Right?
that and then extend
Yeah.
through the,
All right. So do that. Feel like you're gonna sling this down the range.
Ready.
Getting closer, huh?
felt great.
that speed bumping up, right?
I'm not even like trying to hit it harder, really. I will.
ready,
That was smoked,
Yeah, that was probably the best, one of the best ones.
right?
That was my fastest one too.
Fastest one. Look at this. How much more?
That one I really tried to keep that like planted through the strike.
Look at the difference in your verticals there,
Hey, look at this.
right?
You have to see this picture. Let me show you this.
Oh, wow.